I'm Elizabeth Hall, and I run the Hall Family Daycare. I was paired up with Lynette Kaiser as my home consultant. So our first visit, we did the assessment online.
I'm Lynette Kaiser with MSU Extension, and I have been working with Elizabeth Hall, the Hall Daycare, for the past year.
When I did the assessment, we had only been open for about a month. So we didn't have an outdoor play space. I just had like a bucket of toys that we would carry outside.
She did not have anything initially set up outside for kids to get their physical activity. The whole area has been completely redone.
Our outside play space is completely new because we had nothing when Lynette started coming. Our backyard was just grass and concrete.
This program, because it encourages the physical activity portion, it is necessary that the providers make sure that the kids not only in the summertime can go outside and have the slides and the different hula hoops and things to play with, but that they can do that inside as well.
We spend an hour and a half outside every day in the winter when it's really cold, and in the summer when it's warm as much as 8 hours, because the kids really like it outside.
We look for about 60 minutes of physical activity every day. And they need that because it's not just the nutrition that's important, it's when you take the nutrition and the physical activity and you put them together that helps you to have that optimum health. In the program, the providers receive a $200 bonus.
In participating in the knapsack program, I was offered a participation bonus. And that was really helpful to me because when we first started, as I mentioned earlier, we had nothing. And so we were able to use the participation bonus to buy a lot of the materials that we use outside. Jump ropes, bouncy balls, bean bags, a parachute, just things that the kids can use outside that helped introduce some more physical activity that they weren't necessarily doing before. There's only so much that you can do with sidewalk chalk and bubbles.
She went through the catalog and Amazon, and we sat down and we talked about the different things that she could incorporate to make sure she had the physical activity on the inside and the outside. What was helpful to her is that she had that money that she could purchase those extra things, especially for the inside during the winter.
When we were first inside, I had a couple of ride-on toys in here, but now that we have a lot more stuff inside, we don't use ride-on toys anymore. I have really big foam blocks. I have big pop-up tents, tunnels, so you can hook them up and you can crawl through the tunnel into your cave. And so the kids like to go in there. So we do a lot of that.
The goal for the knapsack assessment is it's broken down into different areas. We want to see more physical activity. We want to make sure that there's not a lot of screen time, or any, if possible.
Screen time was one of the things that we talked about. And in the beginning, we offered screen time 1 day a week. We did a movie just because by Friday in the summer we were worn out and exhausted. But now we don't do it at all. Because what we found individually is that children get lots of exposure to cell phones, TV, computers at home. And so we try to expose kids to as many things as we can that do not involve screen time at all. We don't allow the kids to bring tablets or cell phones. If they bring them, I just hold on to them. The school-age kids, we have them put them in their backpacks. The first couple of weeks when we have kids with us, it can be really difficult because they're not used to that. But after they've been here for a little while, they like it because it's fun.